Hey everybody, what's up? It is Friday, August 14th, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. All right. What's up? Well, we didn't get a new all-time record high in the S&P. Get close. They're keeping that from happening. I do think we will see that. But I have to say, some sentiment indicators, put-call ratio now, if you look at the 10-day average of the put-call ratio, that is at the lowest level in 10 years. So there's sort of this weird dichotomy going on where you have some sentiment readings like the put-call ratio showing extreme levels of bullishness, like we haven't seen in a decade. And then you have the weekly AAII survey where very low level of bulls, still a very elevated level of bears. So, I mean, but that has been sort of the feature now for a number of months. For months it's been like that. So very hard to say, but fiscal flows are strong, although I did detect in today's data a somewhat of a slowdown in those flows, but that could be calendar related. I need more data next week, probably by Monday or Tuesday we will see. I could tell you this, the unemployment benefits, average daily unemployment benefits now are 50% lower than where we were right when that $600 a week supplemental payment ended back on July 31st. So it has dropped by 50%. The average daily payout by the Treasury in unemployment benefits down 50% from where it was just 2 weeks ago. So that's significant, and it could start to have an impact on that year-over-year differential in spending. The deficit hit an all-time record high today of I think it was 2.46 trillion. That is a record nominal deficit. It is not a record as a percentage of GDP. As a percentage of GDP, it's 12.8%, but that's probably the highest since 1943. Probably the highest since 1943 when I think it was up around 34%. So the deficit has expanded. That's a good thing, right? Because the deficit of the government equals the savings of the, or adds to the savings of the non-government. So we will see personal savings rise back up. It took a little bit of a dip for a month or two, and it's going to start rising back up. So stocks very close to their all-time high. Of course, NASDAQ a while back already made a new all-time high, but we're waiting on the S&P and the Dow. The dollar closed, this was the lowest weekly close in over 2 years. I believe could be the lowest weekly close in almost 31 months, actually. So dollar was weak. And the strategy there has been to sell rallies. I mean, I've been consistent with that. Hey, one thing very interesting is Warren Buffett getting on the gold bandwagon. There was information reported today. It was released that he filed that he bought almost 21 million shares of Barrick Gold. I just find this to be fascinating because it didn't seem like an area of investment that Buffett would actually be interested in. But you know, he's a value investor. There was a pullback in gold. There was a sharp drop in Barrick stock over this past week as gold prices came down, and he just swooped in and picked up 21 million shares. So he's getting on the gold bandwagon. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But we got to continue to watch these fiscal flows. They're going to be key to everything. Now, I made that video the other day saying the flows are too strong. We were hitting new year-over-year all-time highs. We're still very, very strong. Overall spending now, 6.06 trillion. That is a record, but basically we've been making records every single day. But we're now over 6 trillion, and we still have what? We're in August. We still have a month and a half left in the fiscal year. I mean, we could be over 7 trillion. Really incredible. So All this, of course, is going to be in my report, which will come out on Monday, as it always does, MMT Trader. Remember, I'm the only one who has an applied approach to MMT, so you got to sign up, check it out, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, and sign up for a 30-day free trial. I took a quick look at the banking data for the latest week. We're still seeing a contraction in loans and leases, but that contraction has moderated. It's not like the big drop we saw over the last 2 months. So that may be at a point of turning around. Bank residual. What is residual? That's assets minus liabilities. It's literally bank wealth. That jumped up again, so we're at the highest level there in a number of months. That is positive for bank stocks. Now, I know bank stocks have been kind of holding their own through all this. They haven't really participated much in the rally, but there is value there. And I gave some recommendations, specific recommendations in my emails. So if you want to get my emails, if you want to read the report, if you want to educate yourself, become more informed, understand how to apply MMT to trading and investing, go to my website, pitbulleconomics.com, sign up for a 30-day free trial, check it out, MMT Trader. And while you're there, don't forget to listen to my latest podcast. Just click on the tab that says podcast, and they're all there. Have a great weekend, everybody. See you next week. Bye-bye.